Ooh! To preface this video, I thought that the AK12 bars barrel was a new thing, but it's not. It's already in the game. Sorry, my bad. So I wasn't actually planning on like recording today. I mean, maybe not right now. And I was like, oh, Mastermind's in the test place, so I'll join his game. And he joked about AK12 with bars barrel, and I was like, what the heck? How does the AK12 have a bars barrel? And I'm assuming it's a very new thing, but this is AK12 with the bars barrel. Look at this thing. Isn't this so weird? What? Where did that guy go? This is like a incredibly scuffed G11 or AN94. I don't understand it at all. It's so whack. Why does this thing exist? But at the same time, it's not actually too bad. It's incredibly accurate, and it does 33 damage. So if you hit one headshot, you can one burst people, which is pretty cool. And this is it with like a really whack loadout. Like whatever I had on it before, I just bought the bars barrel, and I was like, now this thing is whack. So I knew I had to like at least try it out a bit for a video. I'm assuming it's new. Could be completely wrong. But it's so whack, dude. So we got super armor piercing. Wait a minute. This is 33 to 19 with the bars barrel. Oh, that's not good, man. Hollow points makes it a 3-hit to like 45 studs, but a 7-hit all ranges. Wow, that is not good. And you could put a Malcolm on here. Wait a minute, I'm gonna put a Malcolm on here. I'm assuming none of these are actually gonna be that good. Yeah. Blue laser and folding grip. This is the most scuffed gun I've ever seen. Why does this exist? It only has a 1000 RPM burst and a 700 RPM semi. Basically removes the automatic firing mode, which is so weird. It kind of works as a really stupid DMR though. Actually, it's a 6-hit in LRC, so you're gonna have to hit 2 full bursts to kill someone. So I don't know, man. This gun with this attachment is so weird. Why does it exist? It kind of is just like a recoil reduction attachment that basically just ruins everything that made this gun like somewhat good, which was like the hyper burst and the fact that it didn't have too bad damage in LRC, but now it just sucks. I should probably take off this Malcolm. I wanted to see if I could snipe with this, but you kind of can't. Because it does like 1 damage. This goes against everything that the bars barrel stood for before, which was like it did 800, it had 850 RPM. Yeah, this thing is weird, to say the least. It's not inherently that bad, but it's just another like really annoying to use burst. Let's go. This is a cool map though. I don't think I've played on this map before. All right, back to regular scope. It's really accurate, but I don't know if that actually makes it like that good, considering it regularly had a super hyper burstable gun and did like exactly the same damage except 1 more in LRC, which allowed it to 5 hit all ranges. Now it's a 6 hit all ranges, and it can't be hyper bursted, like nowhere near as well. Just so weird because the bars barrel has not done this before. I mean, it's not bad. You can kill people with it. But it just doesn't feel like anything super special or crazy. Like, I don't know why they added it on the AK12. I'm guessing like, well, it kind of needed to be added, but the AK12 was already, I don't know, it didn't really need to be added, to be honest. Because the bars barrel kind of makes her AK like 103 or 105, like just a bit of a like less hard hitting but faster shooting gun with weird recoil. And this was already a fast shooting gun. It didn't have weird recoil, but it was already fast shooting. So they made it completely different from the bars barrel before and basically switched up everything that made the bars barrel what it is. But hey, it's kind of, it's possible to kill people. It just does make it a really accurate burst, I guess. But not a very hard hitting one. And at least it does like pretty high CQC damage. It can like 3 hit to 50 studs with hollow points, but 7 hits all ranges, which is definitely bad and probably not worth it. follow points preserved its long range damage, maybe I'd consider them. But they don't. Not at all. Not in the slightest. Oh. I don't know how I killed that guy. I've never really liked the AK12 that much, to be honest. When I started out, I don't even know what gun I used, to be honest. I think I used like M4A1 and then moved in probably Colt LMG and then moved over to the AN94 and then the AUG H-bar. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, when you think about it, the M16A4 is pretty much better in all aspects to this gun because it can 5 hit all ranges and can 3 hit in CQC, is a little bit more spam burstable. If you like perfectly burst this thing, it can shoot pretty fast though. That's not too bad. Yeah. If you can like effectively use the burst, it could be pretty powerful. Ooh! Did not expect that to kill anyone. I keep trying to go up there. This map has such a whack layout and I keep spawning like in the way back, but I like how you can like get on buildings and the buildings are really large and everything. This is a pretty cool map. It's not really what I would like in a city map. I want a city map with like a lot of small buildings that you can like hop between and like there's a lot of indoor CQC combat. Because unless you consider like Metro, which Metro isn't really like a CQC combat map because like it's all inside. I like ones that you can fight in and out of like buildings, and this game doesn't really have that at all. The internals of buildings are like super bare, as you can see. Like, look at these. These are empty. People would not live in these. It doesn't have to be incredibly realistic. I just want it to, like, have buildings that are interesting and you can fight inside of. Or at least have, like, you know, 2 pieces of furniture that they just got from the freaking market, you know? You gotta consider how many free assets there are in this game. I mean, in Roblox, not in Phantom Forces, because they usually make their own assets. But hey, this gun is really, I would say, interesting, but... yeah, in terms of like recoil and everything, the bars barrel is like, this is a very different take on the bars barrel as opposed to the regular bars barrel, which is like quite different to say the least. Okay, well, don't use this thing on semi because it's just like a really annoying to use gun that like has nothing good about it. Oh, out of bullet. Ooh. I mean, you can hit shots with it, but... I mean, I really can't tell. I have such mixed opinions about this gun, because it's not like a very... it's definitely got like a higher skill ceiling than like a regular gun. Which is interesting for like a... basically a conversion, even though it's not a conversion, it's just an attachment, on a gun that is a rank 0 gun. You would think that for a rank 0 gun that they would have like... something a little bit like easier to use, I guess. And this is probably just because it's a 3-hit burst, but it does not feel like it bursts at 1000 RPM. Not in the slightest. The gun itself is not actually doing too bad. I just don't think that like this is really something that you're gonna see a lot of use in. Just another conversion that's a little bit like too weird and random for the community to really get behind. So yeah, overall mixed feelings, but I wouldn't say that this is a bad gun. It's just like another one where it's like, was it really necessary to add this thing? I don't think anyone was asking for an AK12 bars barrel, but maybe there were some people who were like, why doesn't the AK12 have a bars barrel? But then there's like the AK12C, the AK12U, maybe they have bars barrels as well. I might check that. Yeah, look. It doesn't have one. How does it not have one? Are they going to add them for those other guns, or are all the other AK12 variants just not getting one? And the question you might ask is, why would they need one? And the question that I'll respond with is, why did this one need one over the other ones? Yeah, then there's the AK12C. There's like so many of these guns that there's no way that they're going to add a bars barrel to like 65 AKs because there's way too many AKs in this. AK12BR bars barrel, please? That would be cool. But yeah, I would like to say that this is like really cool or game changing, and it can actually 5-hit really far, but I've been 6-hitting a lot, so I don't know. It's not crazy good, but it's not too bad either. I just don't think that this was really a necessary thing to add, but you know what? Whatever, man. All right, so here we are in the regular game. Let's see. AK12. Wait, this was already a thing? Why didn't the AK12 get a bars barrel? Okay, screw that. It's a new thing. It's bad, though. It's not necessarily bad. It's just, meh. Because the regular AK12, I can show you the regular AK12. This is even with a weird loadout. All right. Now I have a slightly better loadout. I had my loadout from like 2015 on there because I don't use the AK12 at all. As you can see from here, this is a regular gun until you put burst on here. Then it functions kind of the same to the funky man gun, the AK12BR. It's got a 1000 RPM burst, and it's really good. I wouldn't say it's like super crazy. I would say that the AK12BR burst is better since it can 3-hit like quite far in 4-hit all ranges, and this is like a 4-hit in CQC and a 5-hit all ranges. Whoa. Sorry for making the mistake of saying that this was a new thing, because it's definitely not. But yeah, I'll put that at the beginning of the video, but I will see you in the next one. Peace.